Well, hello. I thought I would do an update because it has been a hot minute since I have talked about these. He did. Let me say hi. Now, if you've been following me for a little bit, you'll know that last year I started an experiment on FeetFinder to find out whether people are actually making money selling feet photos, or if it's just FeetFinder is making money from people buying subscriptions so that they can sell feet photos. And if you're on FeetFinder, you'll know that I put up feet photos. Now, the second part of the experiment was not just whether, FeetFinder or you are making money, but also whether feet photos is actually just, feet, or if that's just the term that somebody says because you don't want to tell your parents that you're selling porn on the internet. So you're just like, no, it's just feet. So the question is, can you make money selling just the Tootsie Pics, or do you actually need something a little more spicy? Now, I started this last year. I took a couple months off because I have since moved from the US to Australia, and that was quite an intense process, especially with this one over here, because that's just a whole series of videos by itself, isn't it? Yes. So we moved here, I think 2 months ago, and I didn't post photos for a long time on FeetFinder because there was just like way more shit going on in my life that was important. And I made some money from FeetFinder, but it's not like I'm making all my money from FeetFinder, so I had to get a real job and all that kind of stuff. But I've started, like a couple weeks ago, I started putting pictures up again, and I actually took a whole bunch of photos, and I'm just petering them out because FeetFinder allows you to do that. And I'm glad I did because I currently have influenza. Yay, public transport. And so I've taken a whole bunch of photos when I feel better. But realistically, 99% of my photos are literally just feet and legs, and there's only been a couple of spicy photos in that whole mix, and surprisingly, the spicy photos really don't do that well. The thing that really sells is pantyhose pics. Now, I've done all kinds of photos. There was all kinds of suggestions about doing like giantess pics, and then those people who wanted me to like stomp on food, which I'm not really into because like I have an issue with wasting food. But really it's the pantyhose and just the plain feet ones. So apparently these little things so far with minimal effort has made me $1,184. So here's my earnings. You can see here 1,184 albums sold. I've made $38 in tips, and like it's just content purchases like that. This is what I've made in the last few days since I put new pics up. I just wait until there's enough money in there that's worth transferring it over, and then I transfer it over to my regular bank account. But I think that like for just like a absolutely minimal side hustle that I don't have to do really any spicy stuff, and it's just for feet pics, and I can legit pick a couple hours on a Saturday and like throw some pantyhose on and take a bunch of photos and upload it, like making $1,100 is pretty good. So thank you to everyone who has contributed to this account. I appreciate all of you. I've been able to buy myself some nice things. I use it actually as like my Amazon account. So when I want something on Amazon, this is like my play money. And if you are a girl and you're thinking about doing it, or a boy, I've seen boys on there too. And you can absolutely make money on there. Now, people have asked me if I'm going to put stuff on other websites, and no, I'm not, because this is legit just a FeetFinder experiment, and I'm not interested in doing OnlyFans or like Patreon or any of those. It's going to be just FeetFinder. My work is like constantly binging me. Like I am homesick, and I swear I've never done so much work as I have the last few days that I've been at home. But yeah, that's the update. So I would say it's successful. It's a win. I'll keep doing it because it really doesn't take me any time, and sometimes it's a bit of fun. And my husband actually kind of thinks it's really cute, and he always wants to see the photos before I upload them because we're not currently in the same country, and he thinks it's sexy. Yeah. If you're thinking about doing it, go ahead. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't need to put your face on there. Like none of mine have my face really. And so I would say if you're looking for a little side hustle for some coffee money, then totally go ahead and do it. And if you are a person who's interested in buying my feet pics, then they are also under Shrimp Tank on FeetFinder, and you can go and find them on there. I kind of think about doing custom stuff if you ask me nicely and offer me enough money, but I don't do spicy stuff. I'm not going to make weird videos. I'm not going to put your penis pictures with my feet, so, don't be too creepy. And I don't like to waste food. So I guess I don't do a lot of custom videos. Anyway, but if you want like a particular pair of pantyhose and you show them to me like on Amazon or a picture of them, I'll find them for you and I will do that. But just remember, pantyhose are fucking expensive. So if you're asking me to do a custom, you better build that price in there. Anyway, way too much babbling. Just want to let you know where we're at. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend and that you don't get the flu because it sucks. Bye. Teddy also wanted to say goodbye. Say bye, Teddy. Thank you, buddy. Teddy. Hey. Yes, he's a good boy. See, Teddy likes my feet.